everybody? Welcome back to the stream. Welcome me back. I'm back. You're back. Everybody's back. We're having a wonderful night tonight. Let's turn off that annoying music. Shut that music off. Shut that. What's up, Ivy? How are you? Yes, Ivy, you first monster. Second monster says, yay. And Burn is third division? All right, you're third division. That sounds good to me. Third division. What you playing tonight there, Burn? I got me some iced tea here. Let me take a nice little sip here. Hold up. ASMR, anybody? Nom, 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 nom. Sorry about the caps? Oh, no problem. No problem. I know when you do caps, you'd never mean it shouting. That's for the youngsters. The youngsters do the shouting with the caps. Ivy, not a youngster. Ivy, young at heart. Young at heart. Not young in brain. And not young in... Okay, that's a scary face. Okay, I just creeped myself out. Construction Simulator. That sounds cool. I have a game that's much like Construction Simulator. It's Destruction Simulator. It's called Teardown. It is one of the funnest games in the world. I love Teardown. I should play Teardown on stream. I don't play it on stream just because it's like something I do just to blow stuff up, and it's not much like. Unless we wanted to play a game of it done blowed up good. All right, so I got Pure Leaf. I know it's backwards. It's okay. This is this is low sugar, subtly sweet tea. So this is sweet tea that's not sweet. Anyway, hopefully everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. My Thanksgiving was interesting. A lot of interesting stuff. A lot of really cool stuff. Just like out of the blue, amazing stuff. Like there's amazing stuff going on in the world. If you don't know about the fact of what is happening in the world of artificial intelligence, they now believe that they have reached the point of a proven technology that can self-transform, meaning a technology that is smart enough that it can make suggestions on improving its own architecture, which is a huge step. And these are these large language models that they've now adapted with some Q-learning and a few other things that they think they might have gotten it. Is it the singularity? It's close. It's close. We always thought this singularity would be like an event, but I believe the singularity, because of the event horizon of it, I believe started about 5 years ago. I think we went past the point of no return about 5 years ago because there's no way to put the genie back in the bottle. Once these LLMs and transformers started coming online, I think this was inevitable, and now I think actually the acceleration is inevitable. But yeah, they pretty much have they pretty much got it to the point now where if they do flip that switch and say yes, we will let you modify yourself, which they're not going to do. They might implement some of these suggested transformations and modifications, but I doubt they're gonna just unchain this thing yet. But they're there. Essentially, it seems like it, if we are to believe what's going on. So that's exciting. Another exciting thing is for the first time in 15, maybe 20 years, I had a legitimate lucid dream, like the type 1 variety lucid dream, not like the baby variety where you kind of know you're dreaming and it's sort of like, yeah, hey, what's up, Mr. Fish? You kind of know you're dreaming and it's like you kind of moving through it. I had an actual dream where I was consciously and awake and body aware in the dream. Like I was aware of my body in the dream. That's one of the ways I usually know that I'm like legit awake in my dream, is that I can actually control and feel that I have a presence in the dream, and I can direct myself and understand that I'm dreaming and also feel my physical body in the real world. This was a really not creepy one. I mean, the dream itself was normal. I used to have this dream all the time, and I'm sure we've all had it. High school, late to class, get to your locker, can't remember the combination or whatever you have to do. Can't get into your locker, can't remember your class, or forgot your books, or forgot your clothes, or whatever. Anyway, mine was always forget the combination to your locker. So, Normally in this case, what happens is I sit there and I fiddle with the lock for a while and I get freaked out and it turns into kind of like a stressed out nightmare. And I usually end up leaving the high school and so on. Well, as I was heading to my locker and late for class, hey, what's up, bunny? Recognize your weight. Dreams have no weight to them. Yeah, and that's kind of what it is. It's like I could feel the presence of my body, and I could regulate my breathing. That's the other thing too. And if you try to hold your breath in a dream, you can hold your breath as long as you want in a dream, and you want. But I'm gonna get to how I got my consciousness to pop online in a second, because this is really cool. I was late for the class, which is how the dream usually progresses, right? And then it's usually I have to find my locker, which is a pain in the ass. Well, I got to a certain point and I said, well, why don't I just make the locker on the 3rd floor? Because I'll be able to see better. There's better light up there. So I moved the locker to the 3rd floor. And then that made me kind of realize like something's going on. And I'm like, wait, I can't move lockers in real life. And then I was looking at the combination, and normally I don't see the numbers or anything like that. And I was like, stare at the combination and see if you can see the numbers. Look real close. Look at the numbers this time, because I bet you if you look at them, you're going to be able to remember the combination. And I zoomed in and I could see the numbers. I don't read in my dreams. I don't see letters in my dreams unless I'm lucid dreaming. Suddenly, once I saw the number 40 and I remembered my locker combination, suddenly I was like, this is the dream. This is the locker dream. I was like, this is not a real thing. And suddenly my brain came online and I'm like, I'm dreaming right now. This is a dream and I can do whatever I want. I'm like, I can change the dream. I can move things. I can do whatever I want. But of course, being out of practice at it, the first instinct is a little bit of panic, hyperventilation, and stress. So my heart rate started to increase, and that's when I started to feel my breathing and my body. Turned away from the locker, and I turned, and that's when I could actually take steps, feel my feet stepping on the ground. I could move my hands, and I'm looking around, and I could see the environment of the dream. And I got that old familiar feeling because I've done it before, but normally like I do it half-ass. And then like a couple nights later, I'll have like a better one and a better one. This was like, I went right into full lucid dreaming. The major problem I ran into is I could not control my breathing. I started to panic. I started to have a little bit of a panic attack. Not a bad thing. I wasn't like scared, but I was suddenly like, okay, I'm not regulating my breathing well enough here. This is not going to work. And I was like, all right, do I wake up? And I'm like, I think I have to wake up now. I think I do need to wake myself up just to see if this is correct. And unfortunately, I woke myself up, but I did manage to actually take a good maybe a minute and a half in the dream and kind of walk around in the environment. And that's the other thing that you know when you're lucid dreaming is dreams usually just kind of plastic and flow, you know, and they just things in and out. And like, yeah, things are making sense. You're doing things, but you're not really like paying attention. I suddenly had the environment, like I had to look to see the environment. When you dream, normally like the environment just kind of moves in front of your face, right? This, I had to turn my body parts and look around. It was awesome. I was like, this is amazing. Dealing with a group project where people didn't meet a deadline. And are now complaining about crunch time during break. Why would they do that? Articulating this really well. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, it was just, and I haven't had one in like I said, 15 to 20 years. And I am just so, I woke up so happy. I was like, oh, I got one. And I was able to go back to sleep and have like a kind of a middling sort of dream where I could control some elements of it, but I wasn't lucid. I knew I was dreaming, but it wasn't that like in the dream, sort of like the movie Inception has some moments in it that do very well. Most of it's crap. But Inception has some moments in it that kind of capture that feel, and it really is a bizarre feeling because like suddenly you realize your brain is so freaking powerful because the environment's real in that dream. It's not fake. It's not a joke. It's not like, all right, I can just make the walls disappear and like fly around. And I mean, the environment's really there. You have to struggle against it if you want to make things change. And you realize your brain is capable of creating a consistent, real, vibrant world that if you're not paying attention to it, you just kind of accept it and flow through it. But once you wake up inside of it and you realize none of this is real, but it looks damn real, it feels damn real, and I'm wide awake and can remember it. it's a complete mind bender. It's totally twisted. It is. I think it's probably more of a significantly mind bending thing to do than any sort of drug that you can put yourself through. Any sort of well, I mean, there's certain there's certain ones that just knock you off the planet. We won't talk about them, but some of them can really expand your consciousness out there. But this is one of the really strangest things you can do. Yeah, when I lucid dream, I find that the control I have still aligns with the dream. Yeah, the dream, you have to work with the dream. You can't just like it's almost easier to control the dream when you're not lucid dreaming. When you are lucid dreaming, you're expending a lot of concentration to do what you need to do normally in the dream. You can still do some spectacular stuff, but there's a I think weight. When you say weight, that's kind of like, that's a great way of describing it. There's a heaviness to it. There's like, wow, it's like, this is really like, this is bizarre. So I was extremely happy. It's more so that it feels like it's of my volition. Yeah, you can tell your mind's making it, but you can tell like your mind and your thoughts are not the same cat. You know what I mean? It's like you suddenly realize like the thinker is not the doer. You know what I mean? The thinker is not the creator. The creator of the dream and the thinker do not see eye to eye. The thinker can influence the creator and change some of the sets of it. But that's where, and it's like I woke up with that feeling again that my mind is just a freaking giant ass computer. And it's running a really cool simulation. And it really does make you, when you wake up, feel like for a moment, like, can I change stuff in real life? And the weird thing is you can, but it's even harder to do this manifestation work in real life. But it's a crazy feeling. The craziest part about it was I wasn't trying to do it. I had stopped my attempts to lucid dream about 2 months ago. I just said, I'm going to give up on it for now. It's not worth the effort at this point in my life. But now I'm excited. Now I'm like, I'm going back. I'm going back again because I haven't had that feeling in a while. And damn, is that like a glorious thing to behold. I looked into making a custom CPU that I've worked with for more physical hardware, trying to fit an easily decoded instruction set inside of 8 bits. It's a pain in the ass. Yeah, I believe it. I can't go into detail because TMI, but I had a lucid dream where I was able to indulge in kinks and was like my mind was in a world that had always been welcoming and accepting of it. Yeah, exactly. Like some of the lucid dreams that I've done, like, I mean, I could talk about them, but like, when your mind, when you do get a handle on it and you can actually really influence what I call the dream theater, essentially, when you can go in there and really influence it, you'd be surprised like what you'll actually like try out. Like, so most of my stuff was just more like destructive. Like I just wanted to see, can I like knock this down or do that? My original lucid dreaming stuff, the work I did was because of recurrent tornado nightmares that I wanted to get rid of. I more drew from the feeling of like just being in a world that like free of judgment and phenomenal. Yeah, absolutely. And it's like, it's amazing. And that's, like I said, when you realize that the creator and the thinker are separate. They work and they work in tandem and they're connected, but they're separate. They really are separate. I think what set it off was I read an article, and I hadn't seen this article before, but it talks about how our vision, our collective sight that our brain sees is actually on a 15-second delay. Now you might say, well, then how am I able to react to things in real time? No, we're not talking about like reacting to things. We're talking about like the construction of the images. It's a good 15 seconds behind. What you're doing right now in real life is you're guessing what's going to happen and reacting to it almost blind. And your body is catching the results of it and processing the results of it about 15 seconds behind and assembling it. What you're actually seeing in real time is a jumble and a blur of really whacked out and weird information. If you don't believe me, there are things that you can do, studies that you can take that will prove it to you. But it's just amazing. The mind is just a crazy thing. So I think that kind of set me in the frame of, well, I'm literally constructing this world from a fabric of nonsense is what it is. And yes, there is a world that's out there that has all the stimulus out there that I need to kind of view and can construct the world from, but I really am making this world, what I'm seeing is not actually what's out there. It's just a crazy thing. It was so good. Yeah, it's a really weird thing, and I hadn't read that study, and it's been around for a while. It's been like out for 5 years, and I didn't realize. Like knitting a quilt, yeah. And they said if we had to cope with the visual stimulus that we're legitimately pulling in second by second, we would be unable to deal with it. It takes a good 15 seconds to assemble it, and what we're doing is we're running off of a prediction engine. A prediction engine that becomes so good at predicting that it's predicting things before they happen and presenting them before they happen. So we're actually watching our actions before we're viewing them. So we're viewing our actions 15 seconds behind. The replay of it, where we're actually processing it, is 15 seconds behind what's happening, which is kind of crazy. I heard before that about 80 to 90% of our vision is just our brain filling it in. Yeah, absolutely. It's a 10%. You have about a 10% field of really sharp, clear vision, and it darts around like this, and it kind of like scans like a TV screen used to scan and put the pixels up. I don't think they do it anymore. I think they now do it in like rows or in sections or whatever, but it used to just scan like that. But your vision like literally stutters and picks everything up and then assembles the side parts of it out of just basically filling in information that it knows already. And the only time that you're forced to really react and really change is when something doesn't fit the predictive model that's already in your head, which is just nuts. If you think about it, it's like you're essentially running on autopilot from age 6, which is why, if you think about it, why are kids so loopy up until they're teenagers, is because they're literally processing the world. They're trying to process the world real time. And that's incredibly taxing and expensive on the brain and on the emotions. So until the brain learns to autopilot, it's like, think of the first month that you drove a car, how terrifying some of that was, and how the sensations just felt so alien and weird. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of, and like I said, I'm not going to get into my history of like things that I've done or taken or whatever. But I mean, I have proof that we're not seeing like legitimately what we think we're seeing. People talk about experiences they have where time slows down, like in an emergency, where their vision tunnels down and it becomes blurry at the edges, but it becomes super sharp in a very small corridor. That's because in those situations, we need real-time processing. And so you almost kick into a completely different mode of vision at that point. You fire up a completely different program to deal with it. Anyway, so that was my Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, Calm. Yeah, you're going insane. Isn't that great? But yeah, no, I was excited. There was a lot of cool stuff. Second, I thought it was tea. Yeah, that is tea. Yeah. Yeah, it's tea. Wait, what did you think it was? For a second, I thought it was tea, but then I noticed, wait, that's tea. It's tea. So you thought it was tea and noticed it was tea. Oh, beer. No, jeez. Could you imagine trying to drink beer and stream? I remember when on Twitch people used to do that too. I can remember watching every once in a while, like certain streamers would have like their streams where they would drink. And that would be like when people would, whatever, I don't think they're even allowed to do it anymore. Oh geez, I remember watching some other streams and being like, God, why? How in the world would you ever put yourself on a live platform? Especially these people, like one of them had like 10,000 viewers. It's like, how? Why would you ever do that? Why would you even do that? Like, yes, you're in Florida. Florida. How's Florida? Where are you anyway? Well, I know where you are, but like, have you gone to like any of the parks or anything like that? Because it looks like you're near the Orlando area. Hopefully you're having fun. What are we doing tonight? We're gonna play a little Exanima tonight. We're gonna start from scratch, back at the beginning of the Exanima trees. I don't really want to play video games tonight. I don't want to do anything tonight actually, but I'm gonna do that anyway because that seems to be pretty good content for YouTube. YouTube has been enjoying it. So I am gonna actually, we'll put it on the screen because and I gotta remember to switch the game so you guys can see it. Let me see. Main. Going to SeaWorld Wednesday? Oh, okay, right. But you're in that area, right? Game Capichor. Exanima. You should got it. I've been getting Exanima vids in my feed because of you. Sorry about that. It is a fun game though, and it's fun to watch. It is silly. Any particular reason to start anew? Yeah, because I died. I died in Darren died, and then I died in the sewers. I went into the sewers just to check it out, but Darren was already dead, and I was already like half dead. So that's why we're starting from the beginning. Essentially, the run ended. So not much you can do. Because my last checkpoint, I have this much health, and I'm in the sewers. And I have no healing and no Darren. So I could go to that checkpoint, but it's going to be the same result. At that point, what we talked about, we talked about it while it was going on, and last checkpoint is at the portal though? Wait, the last checkpoint is not the last floor that you went to? It's always the portal? Yeah, but I would kind of want to do this new anyway. I didn't have all of my healing. Like, I wasted a lot of my healing. It was not the run that I wanted. By the time I'd gotten through the portal, I was not at the I think we can just do it better. But really, are you serious though? Like, the last checkpoint is not where you left off, huh? I could have sworn it was the last staircase that you took. I guess you're right. Wow. I was not aware of that. Nobody explained that to me. Huh. Well, that's interesting. I did have one healing, I guess. But I know Darren was pretty beat up. Besides, I need the practice, and I have not been on, you're gonna go wash? All right, you go wash up. Didn't get back to your stream, Ivy. We were driving. Oh, yeah. We know that we know you busy. Besides, I kind of want to do, I've set this up on YouTube as a let's play, so to speak. So I would like to start and do I think I'm going to do one floor a stream. That way it's kind of all like contained. I know that that's not really practical. I might do like, 2.5 and 3 together or whatever, or 2.5, 3, and 4. But now that I kind of know what I'm doing. All right. Anyway, you know what I'm going to do? Let's really rock this out. If we're going to do this as a let's play, let's really rock this out. So this is Exanima. Actually, I'm going to start it. I'm going to start it again. What I might do then, I might take the live part of the video and like cut it into segments. This is Exanima. This is a game that's it's a dungeon crawl with a very, very different physics engine. If you look at the manual, it explains that movement has momentum to it. Your inventory, you have encumbrance that goes with it. Your interactions, it explains. You counters in combat. Combat works very different from other games. We'll show you the combat in a little bit. Health, there's not a lot of healing. The difficulty level of the game, the lack of healing, and the kind of semi-randomness but not randomness of the runs reminds me a lot of Noita. And weapons, armor. This is very, very important. If you're just starting this game, I would go through this very, very conscientiously and read the manual first. I would also go into the arena and do practice if you've never played the game before. Practice swinging your sword. Practice swinging your maces. And then when you're ready, go and get into your beginning here. Kind of going into focus mode, so I had to take a break. Yeah. So if you hear me talk to nobody, it's not because I'm crazy. It's because I got 2 chats up. We're doing this live on YouTube as well as on Twitch. So there might be some asides here and there. Okay, they give you that you start usually with just the one choice, but as you go along, you unlock different guys that you can be. But you're always 99 to 9 unless you want to handicap your run, or unless they start adding stuff for the proctor and the villager. You're most likely going to want to take the unknown because the unknown has magic. The other two do not. And the unknown also gets a little buddy that you can pick up on the first floor. Your physique in this game does matter. Smaller and skinnier, you're faster, a bit more agile, a bit quicker. Bigger, you have that oomph to you. You got more strength, and you also have momentum. So if you run into a dude, you can knock a dude down. So there's a lot that goes into choosing your physique. We are going to change our hair color a bit so that I want to look almost identical to Darren, except I'm going to be a little bigger than him. We did this last time and it was kind of cool. We look like twins. So we're going to leave it like that. Height is good. So I go height and middle physique. Seems to be a pretty good way of dealing with it. I'm going to put the pitch of the voice down. I do like F. Like F. We got a lot of respect for F. All right, what are we going to go for a name? I think we'll still stick with calm. That's fine. All right, and then when you go to the next page, make sure that you dress yourself in my love. All right. I'm going to go with red this time. I usually go with the blue. I'll go with red. What's the difference between these two? Do they even look any different? Not really, huh? And some shoes. You do not start out with a weapon. You start out basically not knowing where you are. Okay, so we have a little bit of global experience. Global experience builds over time. So the more runs that you do and you start over, that's Solar. That's another reason I'm starting over, is because of the global experience. I do want to eventually get my global experience all the way up and do a run starting with a lot of things to begin with. All right. So I always like to start with riposte. 9 times out of 10, I'm going to get my armor stuff sorted pretty quick. But in this one, I want to get convergence. Is it convergence that I want? Or coherence? Let's look at the spells first. Let's go to the next and look at the spells. And we'll see what is it that we want. Convergence, right? Okay, so coherence is kinesis. Expansion. What does barrier need? Barrier is coherence. So it is coherence that I want. Okay. All right. So I'm going to grab coherence. Now I've got one more that I can start. So I think that one more I am going to pick. Abandon your attack to quickly parry. Immediately follow a swing with another in the opposite direction. I don't really want remise yet. Everyone tells me, oh, you don't need that armor one right away. Yeah, whatever. I do want it. But I think we will start with I think we'll do fend. All right, so that's good. And now when we pick a spell to learn, kinesis. I think I'm going to do kinesis first because that'll give us throw, and then we'll be able to get our strike real quick. Up this ladder here, because these spells do expend, you have mind so far, which allows you to sense minds, calm people, mask your mind, get them into confusion, and some other stuff that opens up as you take the spells. If you're going to get into force, you get blast, which is very useful. Kinesis, which is going to let us manipulate objects, but it's also going to give us a spell called throw, which then gives us another spell above it, which allows us to do strikes a little harder than we normally would. So we're going to start with that. That's where we're going to go. But you can try any of the, almost all the spells I do find are relatively useful in this. Hey, what's up, Craig? How are you? I figured that was you. When I saw the name, I was like, that's got to be the Krang. Jan Krang. K-R Ang. Oh wait, no, K Rang. Is that Saturday Night Live? Jan Krang. I think it is. All right, so we start off in our hotel room. Oh, we don't forget, we always got to take your torch here. So pick them up Pick them up, you torch. Read your document. Read your documents. Listen, experience in this works a little bit different. You get experience for exploring. You get experience for reading. You get experience, obviously, for fighting. But the most things are usually going to be that exploring and that reading. That's what you really, really want to focus on early on. We're the 20 Exanima players on Earth, sir. This is true. And I love you guys for it. I love you guys for it. And like I said, I haven't played in a week. Maybe a little longer than that. So I'm going to be a bit roosty. All right. I got to find, there's a pretty good one with nails in it around here somewhere, right? Is it under here? Oh, that's the axe one. That's the one with the nails in it. Is it on the other side? It might be on the other side. All right, so we got to find ourselves a weapon. Oh, other thing too. Let's set our default. How do we set our default? How do we set our default again? It's that, and then is it left click on it? Yeah, I'm dual streaming. Yep. Yeah, I'm on both. I'm on both Twitch and guys, how do I set this to my Q button? I forget. Either arrow keys or numerical keys for instant activation. No, there's one that you can set it to Q, right? You officially done with training? Nice, monster. Is arrow up arrow? No, up arrow is to cast it. No, how do I highlight it is what I'm saying. See how this one's highlighted? How do I highlight this one? Left, right. Oh, left, right. I'm doing up arrow. That's why. Okay. There we go. Okay. So now we got that one on cue. Because that's the one we're going to want. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So you use... I've got my buttons kind of changed around, but there's a button that opens up your magic menu, and then you could use your arrow keys to highlight ones. Whichever one you highlight, you're going to have an auto cast button. I set mine to Q because it's easier for me. I think it defaults to... I forget which one it defaults to, but you can check your, when you go to your settings, you can go to your keybinds, set your keybinds up the way you want. One keybind that you're going to want is when you do your camera facing, you're going to want your camera facing usually on your space bar, so that if I want to suddenly change the way my camera's facing, I can just tap the space bar and that will move me right to where I want to be. All right, let's go see if we can find the spiky one. There's a spiky one around here. I know there's a spiky one. I see a stake. That's not what I want. Is it this one? Is this it? There it is. There's our piece of woody. Wait, is somebody knocking on our door already? Somebody wants to fight already? I ain't ready to fight. I ain't ready to fight, mama. Okay. One important thing is you don't have any other source of light except for your torch early on. So you're going to want to keep your torch out and with you. Actually, let's make sure that we can swing. All right, I wanted to talk about combat very quickly and very briefly. Let me set my mouse speed down. You get yourself into your combat by pressing tab. It puts you so your cursor turns red. At this point, now your mouse clicks will swing for you. You can just swing normally, which is fine. You can swing both ways by changing the direction that you pull the mouse. So if you drag the mouse, you can swing either way. The faster you swing, the more follow through you're going to put on it. So you can do just a regular swing, or you can really whip around and try to give a stunner. You can also do an overhead. There's a set of buttons for it. It's a double click for me. I think there's a way you can set it up to do it differently though. And then I have a thrust, which is for me is control and then mouse button. So, but there's ways of setting it up. Generally in your first run, you're probably going to want to avoid combat until you can get you Darren. This door is usually locked. I usually like to go, is it this way first? Yeah, I think I go this way first to to just get this little area out of the way. I think it's this way. Or is this the locked door section? I mean, not the locked door. No, this... Okay, this is the way we go next. Let's go this way first. We'll go up this way first. Or is it this way that we go? I don't know. I don't know which way I'm supposed to go first. I always forget. But we'll go this way. Oh no, that's right. That's the locked one. So we do have to go this way. All right. This room is generally safe, but there's nothing in it. But we explore it anyway for the EXPs. The EXPNs. Now, if you do see and then press your read minds, see how we see that little light there? That means we got a zombie here. There's my friend. How are you, my friend? Oh, I missed you. Come on, buddy. Come on out here, my friend. I missed you. I missed you so bad. There we go. Got him. All right. So I'm using my force magic to kind of blow that guy over. It's almost like cheating. Let's check out. Now, the pants and stuff like that, you really do have to compare everything that you get to take a look. Fairly coarse, mediocre, and these are in good condition. Mine, the pips are better on mine, so we'll keep mine. All right. What did he have for a weapon? I will take a hatchet. Hatchet's a little bit shorter than the thing that I have, but... Oh, excuse me. Oh. Dead can dance. The dead can dance. Dead can dance. I'm gonna go put him in a chair in a second. Hold on. Hatchet's a little shorter. But I think if we use our... Oh, well. We'll use that. Check these trousers. These trousers are a little better. We already got a skull cap. We're looking good. Actually, let's check this hatchet out versus this. Let's take a better look at this. All right, good balance. It's got a little bit better slash, a little bit better length. Not as good of impact, but only by a tiny, tiny bit. Oh, this has a thrust and this has a crush. Well, I think we'll keep the saw for now. We'll try it out. I'm not a huge fan of the saw. All right, come here, bud. Come here. Can we get you to sit in that chair? No. I don't think we can. He's too tired. All right, we'll leave you. We'll leave you, buddy. Sorry. All right, let's go in here first. All right. Hello? Anybody? Bueller? Now remember, even if you don't think there's anything worthwhile. Oh, this guy's got a maul. I want that maul. Let's see if I can... Oh shit. This could get bad. Oh, get up, Boo. Get up, Boo. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. Oh, shit. My mouse is out of control. Headshot. Oh, I'm facing the wrong way. Come on. Come on. All right. Woo. Whew. Okay. Not the greatest fighter in the world. Fun though. Shirt. Shirt. Well made. Extremely well made. Okay. Well, we'll go with extremely well made. Cloth. Not so good. Shoes. Very well made. Well made. All right, now we got to check and see what weapons they drop to. What did you have for a weapon? I forget. Hello? Where'd your weapon go? Where'd your weapon go? Is it still on you? No. Oh, it's right underneath me. A candle holder. You can't hold a candle to it. All right, this guy had a maul, or a sledgehammer, which early on is pretty darn good, except for the fact that I can't use my torch with it. I forgot about that, so. We'll pick that up later. We'll pick that up later. Oh, we forgot. Check your armor. What do you got? What do you got? Your pants are no good. Well made. What do they have here? Very well made. Okay, we'll keep those. Shirt. Fairly well made. Okay, we don't need that. Okay, now we were gonna look. Wasn't there a box? Oh, there it is. Oh, nice. That's some good stuff. Jacket, boots. What's that? The mallets. And the gloves. We're pretty beefy already. Wait, what's this? Is that just a wooden stick or wooden stake? Wooden stake cool and all, but I don't really need it yet. All right, I'm back. Just showed showed? Showed. I just showed. I showered and brushed my teeth. Well, that's good. All right, let's head back out here. That must have been the hallway friend. Love the music. That incessant drum beat. How goes the new playthrough? So far, so good. So far, so good. I always forget, like, where that first key is. I don't think it's in here. Is that a box? No. This room looks like it should have something in it, but it doesn't. I think it's just a bunch of hooligans. Actually, wait, what's this on the table? Oh, I just put that on my head. Oh, I didn't even see you there, sir. Sorry. Here we go. You're dead. Oh, no, no, no. I didn't want to fire that. Oh, well, it's okay. It's okay. And what did you have? You got a handsaw. Handsaw. Bro, the TV in this place is so bad. You're now stuck with me. Well, there you go. I'm glad that I outrank bad TV. Fairly well made. Okay. I don't think any of that is any good. I don't know. I thought there was something in here, but I guess not, huh? I thought there was something in here, but I guess not. Oh, there's a chest. A chest of gold. Most nights you outrank good TV. Oh, that's nice. Simpsons good TV. Yeah, Simpsons is good TV. I would agree with that. I would agree with that assessment. A leather vest. Well, now we're going to have to decide. Thick jacket or leather vest. I think the leather vest outranks it, but I'm not sure. Let's see. No, maybe not. I don't know. That's tough. We got a little bit of crush. Yeah, I think we'll keep the leather vest. It's too bad. I wish you could wear both. Boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants. Mediocre pair of leather boots. A very well made pair of leather boots. Well, mediocre. You stay. I'd like to beat people up with a shovel, but I don't think I'm going to do that yet. La 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 la. Okay. Keep moving on. And just so you know, if you're like tuning in to try to, you know, or watching the video, watching the VOD to try to figure out, you know, how to get better at the game. Will you ever get better at the game? You played it and it's like, you like it, but feels like it's just a bit too tough. I am terrible at this game and I've gotten much better just by playing it a little bit. So okay, that's a plank. I don't know why I thought that was a... Oh, there's a sledgehammer up there. Very well made pair of thick leather boots. I've gotten a lot better just by playing it a little bit. All right, so those are in worn condition. These are in good condition. So it looks like mine are still better. You have to do these comparisons. I wish I could explain better. All right, high quality sledgehammer in terrible condition. All right, so this sledgehammer is actually better than the one that I own. So I'm going to swap it. Because the first thing you want to look at for the gear is the pips. But you also want to compare this stuff, high quality and condition. So it goes pips, then look at quality, then look at condition. So if the pips are better, it usually means it's better. If the pips are equal, high quality beats, you know, lower or poorly made is not as good as well made, and then the condition obviously is the very last factor, but they all do factor into it. So you do want to kind of pay attention to it. All right, this should be toilet, bro, right? I think this is the toilet king. All right, I'm gonna bring him out here. Come on, brother. Here we go. Toilet King is down. Kill the Toilet King. Make him feel the sting of stink. Yes, we did. We made him feel rotten. I keep hitting that Q button by accident, but that's okay. What was he carrying anyway? He's got a light tunic. Extremely well made pair of cloth pants, but I think our pants are still better. Yeah. Yeah, because ours are leather trousers. All right. Well, where's his weapon? Where's your weapon, sir? What did you have? Oh, metal bar. Yeah, we'll take that. We will take the metal bar. I like the metal bar. Oh, shit. That's a two-handed. I don't know why I thought it was one-handed. Oh, well, whatever. We're doing okay with the saw blade, I guess. What you got in your toilet kingdom? Anything? Nothing. Just potty. Ah, life's just a potty when you're the toilet king. Okay, have we been everywhere in here? I don't think we've been in here, have we? Maybe not. Headshot. Headshot. Dude. What is this, the Terminator? Wow. Holy crap. Con, by the way, if you just do randomly stop chatting, I assume I fell asleep. Yeah, don't worry about it. You're on vacation. We know you're on vacation, so. All right, let's check these boots. Fairly coarse. Coarse. Okay, so nothing good. What were you carrying anyway? Just a piece of wood? Yeah, wood debris. Wood debris. He was carrying around some wood debris. Ah, here we are. We're in the forge, so this is actually much, much better. We can now we can actually get a metal bar that's worth something. Okay, we can get rid of some of this stuff now. So get rid of this. Get rid of this. I'm going to grab a second one of these for Darren, although I probably will give Darren, the sledgehammer when we meet up with Darren. If you don't know why I keep talking about this Darren character, it's because there's a character we meet a little later on that's kind of helpful. And his name is Darren. Alright. Give me something good. Trick or treat. Smell my feet. Give me something good to eat. If you don't care. Alright, leather tunic, leather tunic. No good, no good. Actually, wait, can we wear a tunic and a vest? I don't think so. Oh, you can. Oh. Okay, well then which is the better? Mediocre, fairly well made. Okay, so fairly well made is the decision. Why'd you Darren be mad at you and not want to be your friend because you killed him? Ah, I didn't kill him. I didn't kill him. He got himself killed. All right, we got a belt. Nice. You got, oh, so I get him killed and he's mad? I don't know. How does that work, man? Ain't my fault I got him killed. Well, actually, I guess it is. All right, so now we've got a decent weapon. How's my spell doing? My spell's almost back. Cause I got him killed? No. You can't be mad at that. He can't ruin our friendship over that. Can he? I mean, I guess he could. Okay, so this brings us back in here. All right, and I think the Angry Carpenter is in here, right? Where's the Angry Carpenter? Did we kill the Angry Carpenter? No, we didn't. Are you stuck? Yeah, let me help you out. Uh-oh, we out of magic. Oh, no, we're not. Oop. There we go. Headshot, baby. I mean, death is pretty serious. Wouldn't you be at your friend if he got you killed? Nah, I'd be dead. All right. What we got for pants? Suede trousers. Oh, I think I like those. Yeah, I think I like suede trousers. Oh yeah, those are pretty. Wait. Keep the pants. I keep forgetting to keep stuff for Darren. What were you carrying, Carpenter? I think you just had a saw, right? I don't see it though. What's this? Yeah, just hand saws, I think. Handsome handsaw. Ooh. Them's nice. Them some van braces and a big old axe. We'll take the big old axe. We'll put the big old hatchet back in there. We got some fun stuff. All right. Yeah, magic is a little bit overpowered in this game. Just FYICIMYBYCQ. Wait, did this thing get shut? How'd that door get shut? A ghost shut it. It was a ghost. Wait a minute. And those look like boxes, but they're not. They look like boxes, but they're not boxes. Hold up. Look around. Leaves are brown. And the sky is a hazy shade of winter. Nope, nothing in here. Just a lot of woodworking going on. It was me, the ghost from Christmas past. Hey, yeah, Christmas is coming, guys. That's pretty exciting. How was everybody's Thanksgiving, by the way? Everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. The Exanima crew did, I'm sure. I always forget the beginning areas. All right, this is that loop that I always get. I always get stuck in this loop over and over again. What do we got? Rain. Rain. Thick velvet tunic? No thanks. Let's see. Is that axe a decent woodcutter's axe? What about you? A coarse woodcutter's axe. Decent beats coarse. Therefore... Hey, somebody's coming. Shit! Q. Shit! Come on. Hey, bro. Get out of here. Ooh, missed him. Stay down. Took a little damage. A little. My Thanksgiving was really good, other than I had to get up at 4 the next morning. I had to get up at 4 the morning of Thanksgiving, so that was my trial. That was my difficulty. But other than that, yeah, it was really good. Like I said, the lucid dreaming thing was kind of cool. I was glad to have like a lucid dream, which I hadn't had in a long, long time. Hey, who's you? Eating too much food this weekend? That's always a good thing, though. Oh, hey, I got a skill. Thanksgiving's not celebrated in Europe, but best wishes to those who do it. Yeah, lucid dreaming is awesome. It is, in fact, very awesome. All right, I'm going to take movement and armor 1, even though we don't technically need it quite yet. It's too bad you guys don't celebrate it. Who are you? I'm just Farhan. Darren's a name. Well met. I got my comm, I think. I seem to be having trouble remembering things. I certainly intend to. I intend to get out of here. What about the dead ones? I will try to avoid them. One of them chased me. If I die, I'll stay here. Maybe you can get out together. Yes, we may be able to help each other. All I've got is a stick, though. Are you able to fight? My dad was a soldier. Tried to teach me some, but that wasn't much for it. I think we'll be able to handle these undead. We should look around. My dad would say, they're good shirts and can save your skin. I suppose let me know if you see anything useful. Let's go now. All right, cool. We now have a pal. So let's dress our pal up. Let me see your equipment, pal. Okay, so Darren, I'm going to give him the bulk of the good stuff. How are his shoes? Fairly well made versus what are these? Well made. Okay, so I'm going to put the well mades on here. I'm going to give him a big old maul. And I'm going to give him the axe in case he falls down. Although when he falls down, he doesn't re-equip a weapon, which is kind of weird. Not really sure that that's a good thing, but okay. Put this on. I'll put on the jacket. Very well made pair of shoes. Actually, let's see. What's better? These or these? Well made. These are what? Very well made. Okay, so I should be wearing these shoes. Take those out. Shirt versus shirt. Extremely well made. Well made. All right, what's your shirt look like, bro? I think you're wearing rags, right? Fairly well made. Simple shirt in good condition. All right, well, we'll give you a better shirt. Plus, you'll look a little bit better. Darren, if that is your real name. Okay, so he's got the good stuff. Actually, you don't need a stick, dude. Put your stick down. Put your stick down, bro. Okay, so I have a question about the lucid dreaming because I had like a weird experience. Okay, let me pause the game for a second so I can go into this with you. I had a weird experience. I was asleep and having a normal dream. Then I was like half woke and then realized I forced myself to go back to sleep. When I was asleep again, I got to do what I wanted. Does that count as a lucid dream? Very, 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 very close with one exception. If you know you're dreaming, there's kind of levels of lucid dreaming. There's dreams you can control, but you're still dreaming and don't know you're dreaming. But you can kind of control things and morph things a little bit. That's usually when you're coming in and out of sleep. There's dreams that you know you're dreaming, but you can't really control anything and you can't really do anything. But you kind of know like, oh, this is just a dream. So those are kind of like quasi lucid dreaming. The lucid dream I had, and I already told this story. I'll tell it again, just very briefly. I have a reoccurring dream and I haven't had it in a long time. The last lucid dream I had was about 15 to 20 years ago, by the way. But I've been trying to do it again recently. So I had this other reoccurring dream. It has nothing to do with lucid dreaming. That I'm late for class in high school and I cannot remember the combination to my lock on my locker. Very common dream. Late for class, can't get the combination. So I started to have the dream. And like I said, I haven't had this dream in a while. So my brain starts to think, hey, wait, it's that locker dream. So now I kind of know I'm dreaming, not a lucid dream yet. So I'm trying to find my locker, which is usually the first hurdle. And I'm like, well, why don't I put my locker on the 3rd floor where it's brighter so I can see the combination? So now I'm starting to manipulate the dream. Still not a lucid dream. Still cool, getting closer. But I'm not realizing this yet. So then when I get to it, I still don't know the combination. So I said, wait, look at the numbers on the lock first. Zoom in on them, like look really close. So as soon as I zoomed in and I could see the number 40, I cannot see numbers and letters in my dreams if I'm not lucid dreaming. I don't read, I don't see numbers. The second I saw the numbers, it popped into my head. I went, this is a dream. I am asleep right now and I am dreaming this. And that's when suddenly, when you start to really lucid dream, you suddenly are aware that you have a body. Because normally in dreams, stuff just happens in front of your eyes. And when you start to lucid dream, you actually have to like focus and turn your head and walk and breathe and do all the things you don't normally do. So suddenly you start doing that, which means you can actually sense your real life body. So I could feel my real life body and I could feel my dream body and I could semi-manipulate the things around me. It's not easy to manipulate when you're lucid dreaming, but you can interact. And so I turned from the locker because now I knew none of this really matters. I don't have to get to class. And I started to take a few steps and I was like, holy shit. And I was wide awake in the dream. I was perfectly conscious. I knew it was a dream. I knew I was lucid dreaming. And I knew that I now could start like moving through the dream. But unfortunately, I got a little too excited, which is usually what happens the first few times. I got a little too excited and I started to breathe a little too heavy. Like I started to hyperventilate, like not bad. But then I was like, okay, I'm not controlling my breathing and I'm getting like too amped up about this. It's like, should I wake myself up? Am I starting to have a panic attack here? What should I do? And I'm like, you know what? This is the first time. Let's wake myself up so that I can just recognize that I just had this lucid dream. So I walked towards the elevators. And then when I got to the elevators, I said, okay, I have to wake up. And so I woke up and I was like, yes, I did it. I had a lucid dream again. Like when you have one, you'll know. It's not something that's a halfway thing. So if you're kind of questioning it, what you probably had is a dream where you had a little bit of control, but that's the gateway to lucid dreaming. That is definitely the gateway to it. Lucid dreaming is like literally having your real personality, your real self in the dream. It's really creepy, but it's super fun. I was so excited. I like literally was overjoyed. So of course I went back to sleep. I'm like, get back to sleep, get back to the dream, see if you can get back in there. And I managed to get back in a little bit. I had a second dream with completely different circumstances and I was able to kind of manipulate things, but I didn't have that body experience in the dream. That was really freaking cool. I haven't had that in so long. I was like, it's wild. It just suddenly makes you realize what a computer simulation your brain is actually running in real life and when you're dreaming. It wasn't really like that. It was still disembodied voice, but I could control where I went. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And you were aware it was a dream. So that's like right on that gateway. That's right on that gateway. There's a next step. The way that you transition to that next step is to do what I did with focusing on the numbers of something, like try to read something, or the one that they always tell you to do. The next time you get to that, and it's going to take training, you're going to have to tell yourself this as you're going throughout the day. Pinch your nose and try to hold your breath. Try to breathe through your nose. If you can't breathe through your nose, you're awake. If you pinch your nose and you try to breathe through your nose and you're dreaming, you'll still be breathing. Do that often enough, and when you recognize that in the dream, you're going to go, I'm dreaming. Get in the habit of looking at your hands. That's another one. Yes, look at your hands or an object. That's the one I used to do, Solar. I used to look at my hands because that was the one I got taught, but it wasn't very reliable. The holding the breath one was super, super reliable. If I could do that in my dream, it would like trigger. But the first few times that I did it, I had to use the hand trick and it didn't really work. It half worked. And then it worked a few times, but the holding the breath thing, the trick with the holding the breath thing is you have to do it during the day when you're awake though. You actually have to hold your breath and try to breathe through your nose while you're pinching it, because that will cause it to be something you do on a regular basis as a consciousness check. And then when you do it in your dream, you're going to do it. And that's when, if you could suddenly breathe, you're going to go, wait, this ain't right. And that's kind of like where I know I can't read in my dream. When I saw the numbers zoom in and come into focus, because I knew I was dreaming. But as soon as I could see those numbers, I was like, I'm on the other side now. I went to the other side. Solar, have you ever been able to lucid dream? Because it really is a trip. The hard part is that most people try too hard, and that's what I do. I try too hard. In fact, like I said, I'd been trying for a couple of months again, but I gave up. And I just said, you know what, forget it. But then once you kind of relax into it, if you've been doing it enough, you have enough of those sleep habits, it will happen for you. Next time that I experience it, I'll definitely try that. Yeah. But like Solar said, one of the most important things is to get in the habit of doing, if you're looking at your hands, get in the habit of doing it during the day. You know, check your hands. Because what you'll notice in your dream is your hands will be slightly off. And it's a little creepy because mine in the dream look stubby at the ends. They look kind of rounded. They still look long, but they have like almost like they almost look like little roundy nubs at the end of them in the dream. Or they'll look shorter than normal, or they'll look fatter than normal, or they'll have like spots on them that I don't have. Something will trigger you. But I'm telling you, like, keep at it. The other thing is they say keeping a dream journal helps a lot. So right when you wake up, have a journal next to you or a phone, and immediately talk about what you're dreaming about or write about what you're dreaming about. The more that you can prep yourselves for dreams and be an explorer of those dreams, the more likely you are to actually hop into that. The weird thing was, guys, is like I hadn't even had a dream in about 2 months because I stopped. I was having great dreams and I was like excited about that because I had almost stopped dreaming completely for about 6 years. But then I just kind of gave up again, and I hadn't been dreaming at all. The other thing too is you cannot take sleep medications, alcohol, or intoxicants. So like no gummies or anything like that. It will pretty much stop you. I check my hands most of the day because like I chew on my fingernails. So try to remember to do that in your dream. Just end up thinking of check out your fingers in your dream, and I can guarantee you'll look at your fingernails, they'll be too long, or like they won't be like bit as much. Try that. If you have a habit that already kind of works, go with it. All right, Darren, you are laced up and ready to go. I don't think there was anything in here. Was there anything in here, guys? I haven't done the first floor in so long. I don't think there was. I think the key was in another room. All right, DJ Duran. Oh, did these guys kill each other? Oh, it's over here, isn't it? The key? These guys must have killed each other. Or did I kill these guys? I know I kind of had that thing up before, but I just passed it off as Goofy Nightmare because there's a nightmare ended up being like the threat if it makes this. Yeah, nightmares can be like that because they trigger your fight or flight response. All right, good. I got light boots for me. Got a tunic. Cotton pants, thick cloth trousers. Still like the suede trousers better, but let's see what DJ Derail has. DJ Derail. No, he's got better ones too. Okay. What do we got on the ground? Anything? I think it's just metal poles, right? Like I looked at my hands and instead of my normal short chewed nails, I had long sharp ones like claws. Yeah, yeah. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, why do I remember there being a key on the floor and I can't see it? Oh, there it is. Okay, keys under the table. So if you're watching this to kind of get an idea of what you should be doing, check the table. Storytelling, my assumption is that the locked door was being protected, but the protector died, condemning the one being protected inside to die of starvation. Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought that they had fought before. Hang on one sec. We got a new message here. First message ever. Hey, what's up, Cal? Oh, it's like, is it Callo or Calo? Coloro? I had a nightmare one time where I watched my dog get run over by, oh, that's awful. Something I'd done, but I realized I would never ever do that. And I realized I was dreaming. It was wild as fuck. Yeah, things like that you can actually be just having a normal dream and never try to practice lucid dreaming. Some people naturally lucid dream like that. The only thing I would say, Solar, about that storytelling part is that the door that we came in was not locked. So I'm wondering if traces of blood seem to be placed there by the dev. You don't see them on the ground. Oh yeah, no, that's right. I see. Yeah, I see the splatters. You know the reason why I thought that. Oh, this guy, this dead one. Oh, okay. Now I see what you're saying. Yeah, that makes sense. This guy locked that other person in, or somebody locked that person in, right? Like Gambison. All right, come here, Darren. Let me see your equipment. You're getting the Gamby. So for those of you tuning in to try to figure out how to better play this game, well made. What about my shirt? Is my shirt well made? Extremely well made. Okay. Oh no, that's yeah, that's my shirt. I like to keep Darren protected as much as possible and fend for myself. All right, I think that's the thing. I've never practiced lucid dreaming, or at least not done it on purpose. Yeah, and it's a very, very simple. If you naturally have dreams like that, it's a very simple transition. It's very easy. For me, it was hard. I never had dreams like that. And I used to have these terrible tornado dreams. These dreams that I would get caught in these storms, these tornado storms. And they got so bad that finally I was like, I have to do something about it. This is back before the internet was a big thing. Very well made pair of leather boots. A fairly coarse pair. All right, let's take a look and see. Yeah, it looks like these boots are better. So I actually had to go to a library and look this stuff up, right? And when I did, that was one of the solutions that was presented, was lucid dreaming. So I started practicing the techniques, but wasn't very good at it. Then I had a friend who was very good at it. Tom was alive before the internet? Yeah. This was in college. I love this game, by the way. It's so unique. It is. It's a beautiful game. It's an amazing game. And this is a brand new run that we're doing. And I'm already playing 100 times better than I did on my last run. Like my last run, I got to this point and I was already pretty beat up. As you can see right now, I'm not beat up at all. And I already have like some skills and stuff. So I'm pretty excited. But anyway, there was internet, but like you couldn't find information like that on it. That was just not something that was available. Like the internet was just websites, like literally like random websites. There was no Wikipedia. You could do like web crawler was a search engine back then that you could use, but it was wasn't super useful. Oh, this is that way that goes nowhere. So I went to a library, looked it up, but I wasn't very good at it. It didn't work very well. But then I had a friend who was like, oh yeah, lucid dreaming? Yeah, I'll show you how to do that. So I was like, all right. And he's the one that taught me the hands technique. Whereas the A book I'd read. Imagine that, a book. Come on, Darren. Darren, get him. There we go. That's a bonk. What was the internet useful for back then anyway? Not a lot. It was almost a novelty. I mean, there was certain things that you can do with it, but it wasn't great. It was fun. You know, it was the Wild West of internet. Websites really looked terrible, by the way. They were pretty sad. But it was still better than nothing, you know? So you still could find some use out of it. And then when blogs, when the internet started getting useful is when blogs started becoming big. Zombie. It was, oh yeah, I've heard of that one before. Is there a guy in here? Oh no, it's blocked, right. Okay, so we can move this. Right. How were we able to move that? My question is, what the hell is a sod? I'm so confused. What do you mean a sod? Oh, did they use the word sod in that? That's British for... That's just a bad name for somebody, essentially. A stupid person. It means a little bit more than a stupid person, but we'll just go with that. I'm guessing we can go around into that room another way. Yeah, it's an insult. It's a pretty crude insult. Oh, we can get in here. Okay. I didn't realize we could sneak in this way. This is the second key. Lay on the floor, my friend. Lay down. Yeah, kind of like that. Basically, yeah. Yeah, I see the shield. I don't know if neither one of us is really going to use a shield right now. I'll probably grab it just in case, though. Waistcoat. Shirt. Food pair. Okay, so nothing great there, but we do have the Dearest Mathis. I like to collect the scrolls. It's just a personal thing I do. You don't have to. Yeah, we'll grab that guy. Yeah, because if we do decide to put Darren onto the metal pipe like I have, then we can give him a shield. Thanks for clearing that up. Yeah, I mean you can look it up, the exact meaning of it, and you'll get a clearer idea of how much of a pretty horrible thing it is to call somebody. All right, so that's that locked place, right? Okay. I don't think there was anything down this way. I think this was just... the back way around, right? Oh no, there was this room. Forgot about this room. We'll get that on the way out. We'll get that part on the way out. Now, one of the reasons I'm checking even places that I'm pretty sure don't have anything is the Explorer experience. I'm not sure 100% how it gives you experience for exploring, but I figure if I just check everything. How far did I get on my first run? My first run I got to the second floor. My second run I got to the sewers. But I was almost dead at that point. Okay, this is... Did we go in here yet? Said it's a milder version? I don't know. If you know what it's short for, yeah, sewers is no joke, for sure. And like I said, I didn't have Darren. Darren was already dead. I had a sliver of health and everyone was like, you're gonna die. But I managed to kill the first freak that was down there. So I at least made it further than I expected and further than I had any right to expect. But the reason I went in was basically because we knew I was dead. So we're like, let's take a look and just see what we can find. We did all right though. We did all right until we hit Crossroads. And we had trouble with the Sword Masters, the Blade Masters. But I think a lot of that is in my first two runs, I refused to do magic as my means of getting by. I didn't refuse, but I barely used it. All right, we're gonna go back around this way because I don't think we really didn't actually explore this thing right here, right? Yeah, we didn't explore this door yet. All right, so this should just be... Yeah, that's that one. Okay, all right, just making sure. It didn't tell me the literal meaning of thanks for suggesting Google because I hadn't even thought of using it. I know, isn't that weird? It's like the first thing we should be thinking of when we have a word or something we don't know. Should be Google, but it's like the last thing we'll bring ourselves to do because we're like, I'll just figure it out by thinking about it. I do the exact same thing. All right. All right, I don't think there was anything else down this way. Let's just take a quick peek. I think that was it for this. It's just this room, right? Oh no, wait. I forget now. The thing is, I can actually figure it out, though. I'm sure you can. All right, this should bring us back, right? Yeah, okay, so we're back to the beginning. Let's do this area first. Is it this one or the other one? This one. All right, the other area that way goes very, very far. Oh, come on, open up. I hate when I get into areas like this. It's like, I always like am so indecisive as far as where I want to go first. I think this is like the animal cages, right? Yeah. Oh, belts. Yay, belts. Oh no, those are collars. Never mind. Whoa, I didn't see him. Hold up. You can help out anytime you want, Darren. Thanks, Darren. Did you get him? Thanks, bro. What are you doing in this section? Sorry, I didn't pay attention very much the first playthrough. I'm just going through and exploring. Part of the thing in this game is that you get experience, you get stuff just for exploring. You know, experience just for going in rooms. Very well made pair of leather boots in fair condition. Okay, so those are identical. What about Darren? Actually, Darren, how you doing? I'm good, he says. Good. Okay. You see your equipment. How's your boots, bro? Very well made pair of boots in good condition. Alright, so his boots are actually better than everybody's. They're even better than yours, Wanda. Yeah, part of what I love about this game is the experience system in it. Like, you get experience for reading things. Like, just for opening letters. And scrolls. Alright, I was looking at... No, that's just a tunic. Okay, so we nothing in here. I know I've gone into these things before, but I'm not gonna mess around in here. Oh, shit. I didn't realize you were here, dude. I scared him. He's on the run, baby. He'll come back. I love that they get scared. I think this is called the Kennels. Oh, this is that place that has the I love things like this, like these little details, like the broken disc. You can get the second half of it in here. Like, I want that to be part of something. Like, I really wish it was. I know it's not yet. I really want that to be something. Oh, wait. Shit. I just came back out. Sorry, bud. We gotta go back. I went the wrong way. Still getting used to the map. Okay, so where was the door we didn't go in? This one. Oh, we didn't go in this one either, did we? No, we didn't. Let's go in this one first. Oh, he's here. Hey, buddy. You ready to fight again? Sorry, I kind of screwed up there. I wanted you to come out a little further. Darren just hit me. Darren, you dumb bastard. Hi. We've had many of fights in this room go wrong. Darren, come on, buddy. Oh, come on, Darren. Don't hit me, hit him. Hit him, buddy. There you go. There you go, Derry. How you doing? I'm good. Okay, good. I was gonna say, he took a little bit of a hit there. Could you move out of the way, please? What did you end up having? He just has a hook. What do you... Oh, is that on the wall? Oh yeah, it's on the wall. I was like, what the hell is that? I don't know if I even should be fighting these guys. I'm just fighting them out of habit at this point, getting better at combat. Oh, this is the prison? I don't think the prison has anything, really. This is the bathroom, right? Yeah, there's always a bathroom. I'll quick check, but I'm pretty sure the prison has nothing. Got one box. And that box has, ooh, a bill hook, though. I mean, that's not bad. Let's see your equipment. You need a belt, right? Yeah, put a belt on, my friend. Bill hook versus your... Impact, balance, and slash. I almost want to give him the bill hook just so he doesn't hurt me so bad. But tell you what, we'll make that decision in a little bit. I do like the fact that he can, like, basically crush a guy's skull when he's on the ground, because a lot of times I'm going to put the guy on the ground. All right, now I do think that's it for this. I don't think there's not a room on the end of this one, is there? No. Okay, so that's it for this little section, I think. Right? I might be going to bed early tonight, guys. I'm like, I'm starting to feel snifflish. But we'll see. Okay, this is our home that we started out in when we were young. Remember when you were young? You shone like the sun. Shine on, you crazy diamond. Now there's a look in your eye, like black holes in the sky. I love these doors. These doors just... they make it all look so cool. Leather tunic. I think that's better than my tunic. Yes, it is. What about you, boots? Light boots. Well-made pair of light leather boots. I think my boots are still better. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, 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 yep. Okay. What about you? What do you got in here? Spalders. You see your equipment, bro. Get you some spalders. We'll give you a shield too, even though you don't need one right now. Give me something. Give me something to eat. Trick or treat. Smell my feet. Give me something good to eat. Better boots. Mo better boots. Mo better boots that are better for the wear. Jacket. I think my jacket's better. Thick jacket. Yep. I don't want a jacket off yet. Leather trousers. I think I gave you leather trousers, right? Yes, I did. Very coarse. Okay, yeah. So, you all set with that. Go, D-Ron. Maybe I should have Darren with a shield. Now that I think about it. So he can train with it. Leather tunic. Mediocre. What does our leather tunic look like? That's my shirt. It's my shirt, hoss. That's the one thing, is trying to check these things. Very coarse versus mediocre. Okay, well, we'll... Wait, crudely made leather tunic, mediocre leather tunic. Okay, so yeah. What about the belt? Mediocre. Extremely well made. Okay, so we'll put the extremely well made one back on. Boink, 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 ba boink, boink, ba boink, ba boink, 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 ba boink. That's tongs. That's a thong. Thong, 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 the thong, thong, the thong, 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 the thong, thong, the thong, 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 thong. What are you? You're a shirt. I need a gambeson, is what I need. Gambeson is what I need. Da 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 da. Every once in a while, the room gives you like a treasure trove of stuff. Fairly well made leather jacket versus a thick jacket. Fairly well made, in good condition, and worn condition. So it looks like this jacket's better. Better jacket. Plus it looks cooler. Something about a cooler looking jacket. I look like a 70s superhero now. Except for the weird freaking jacket. If I remember correctly, this door is blocked, right? Oh no, it's not. Okay. Alright, hold on. Before we go that way... Actually, let's go in that room. Lots of chests. Ooh. Thickly quilty pants. Light quilted pants. Somewhat crude, very well made. Okay, so let's get your equipment, bro. Let's get you some quilty pants. Take your pants off, bro. And I'll take my pants off too. There we go. Darren, we just bonded. Darren and I getting into some bondage, baby. Okay, those are just toilets, right? Nothing else in here. We getting tough, Darren. Although, in my last run, I did find cuirasses first before I found any of this stuff. Okay, I want to go west first. Wait, did I not find the compass yet? Shit, did I miss the compass, guys? I must have missed the compass. I think I missed it. Shit, that sucks. And I can do a lot of this by blind reckoning, but pretty sure I missed the compass. I missed the compass. But I didn't miss no deputy. Hello, friend. This guy's angry. Shit. Shit. All right, Darren, you gotta help me out here, bro. Shit. Wow, we made it through. How you doing? I'm good? Okay, cool. You're good, let's go back then. I got hit, though. That was not a good adventure for me. I don't think these are actual things, are they? Oh, there's a chest, that's right. Real loot, please. Okay, a freaking diamond, which helps us none. Gambison, which helps me. Yeah, I'm not even going to check and see if his is better. I'm just going to keep it. Damn, I can't believe I'm already down. Already knocked down, Darren. Blame you, bro. Nothing. Did we already look at that one? I think we might have. I think I missed the compass though. Oh well. Now I'm sad. Alright, so where'd the other guy go? Oh, he's right here. Oh, come on now. Come on. Game. Darren, get him. Darren, get him. There we go, Darren. Thank you, sir. So I was brushing my teeth. I heard you with my wireless headphones. Speaking of the compass, you'll have other opportunities to pick one up, so don't worry. Yeah, no, I just like having it this early because then I can kind of like see my directions at least. But that's okay. It's like I know right now I kind of want to go west first. Boots. Shirt. Nothing. What did he have? What was he using? Just a metal bar? Wait a minute. Oh, okay, no, we've already been in here. Duh. Alright, so we haven't gone the curve yet. That's where we gotta go first, is the curve. I love this part. I think this is the coolest thing that they did. This little atmospheric bit where everything's blocked off. And you could basically tell, like, you shouldn't be coming in here. Oh, why am I stuck? Come on, dude. Did you get him already? Damn, Darren. Damn, bro. You're getting better. All right. Bam braces. Wham bam, thank you, Bam. All right, so we're gonna swap them and give the good ones to Darren. How you doing? You still be doing good. Yeah. I'm paranoid this time because last time I didn't check on him and suddenly I checked on him and he's like, I'm hurting. Alright, we'll put some boots there. Whoever gave us a van braces, they can have their boots back. By the way, thank you, Solar. I do appreciate all the help. I don't think there's anything over here. I don't remember anything over here, at least. No. Okay. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Darren. We gotta go back out here for a sec. Yeah, bro. Sorry. Don't mean to push you. Ooh, fire. Oh, wrong one. Oh, this room. Ugh, hate this room. This is the plank room where I have to walk up the plank and try to get the free stuff. All right, buddy. Tell you what, Darren, come over here. Wait here for me. Okay? All right, cool. That way you don't fall in the pit. I think I can do it with one. I did it with one last time. Wait, I am still learning a spell, right? Okay, I am. Okay. It's just not ready yet. All right, so there's a little sack that's in here that you can get. And this is where the game kind of rewards you for exploring. If you're willing to do a little bit of extra lifting here and there. And it's kind of weird because, like, some of the places you think would be obvious, you're like, oh, that's so obviously like a place that we want to explore. And it turns out it's not, but... Okay, that should be good. Let's try it. You can do 2 boards to get up here too. I usually do just do 1. And I get right in there. Spin this around and take a look. There we go. All right. Old parchment. Blah. I will blah de blah de blah de blah. Okay, we'll take the parchment. What else we got here? Nothing good. A tunic. Wow. We got roughed. We got roughed up on that one. Nothing good. That's kind of the easy way rather than trying to board up the holes and crawl over the holes. Because, you know, crawling over holes is for babies. Okay, we go check. I think there's a box over here. No. Seems there's a slight delay with your voice compared to your face cam, about 0.2 seconds. Fine by me. Anybody else seeing the delay in the face cam and the voice? Because it looks fine on OBS. FPS looks good. KBPS looks good. Oh, there it is. There's the box. Ooh, pickaxe. Light boots. Fairly well made. Fair condition. Nah. Oh, almost fell off that hole. Uh-oh, watch out, Darren. Oh, we both got him. Oh, Darren. Darren with the smash. The overhand smash. Reloaded the page and fixed the problem. Must have come from me. Oh, no, it's okay. I appreciate it. Like, listen, I've told people about this before who, like, don't tell me things like that. And then, like, a raid will come in later and they'll all be like, hey, your voice is, like, off time. And I'm like, well, I just had, like, 6 people in here and nobody told me. So I obviously appreciate any time you see something like that. Definitely let me know. I had one time, because like I have, you know, I have my effects stuff here.
Where I can basically put on my chipmunk voice.
I can put on my ransom caller voice.
And sometimes I leave them on. And nobody tells me. And that makes me sad. Oh, I gotta tell Darren to follow me. Sorry, Darren. You want to come with me? Where are you, bud? T. Follow me. He's like, all right. Yeah, I might have to go to bed soon. I'm like really starting to sniffle here. Okay, I think it's here. I want to go west. But I'm gonna go in here first. Yeah, I definitely wanted to come in here first. I'm gonna have a bad memory. I can tell. Okay, let's read the book. Take on me parchments. I gotta remember what else is here. Oh, that was bad. Any help, Darren, would be nice. Thanks, Darren. Thank you, buddy. He saved me that time. There we go. Getting better at that overhead. How you doing, buddy? Good. Okay. Okay, could you move? Thank you. Nothing good. Soap. A little bit of soap. Zoom out. All right, this is like the cells. Oh, I got a new spell. I got a new spell. Let's pee it. So let's learn throw, because throw, after we get throw, we get our strikes one. I'll wait. Okay, so there's one angry guy and one regular guy. And they're just kind of hanging around there together. Alright, yeah, you guys fight each other. You guys fight it out. Darren, don't run in there. Come out. Let him come out. Darren, let him come out. Back out. Back out, Darren. There you go, bud. There you go. Thanks, Darren. Good job. Darren figures it out after a while. You got anything on you? No. Wait. Those thick pants? Ooh, them thick pants. Well-made pair, too. Horse pair. I will take. All right, what are you wearing? Anything good? Not really, huh? Boots. Boots. I don't think there was any... Oh, there's a chest in here. That's right. All right, chest. All right, we ready? We ready? We got 2 special sound effects for this. I think that gets our...
We ain't found shit.
Yeah. Although, what's this? Walking stick. That's so cool. Walking sticks and canes. That is kind of cool. Hardened van braces. Actually, that's not bad. That's not bad. We'll take those. I mean, it's not a chess piece, which would be nicer. Darren? Sir? I do think one of the great touches in this game is how the weapons get bloody. Whoa! Did we crash? No, we're okay. It's usually a sign that something in the stream is not going as it's supposed to go. It's the encoder usually when it does that. Let's just check. Yeah, there's usually a few other chests in here. I doubt that's... Yeah, that's just a waistcoat. Oh. That's a washroom. Yeah, never know though. We might find something. I love the little cute little portraits. All right, pouch. I do like to keep the pouches. Why is my inventory not coming up? Why is my inventory not coming up? Oh shit. My keyboard's not working. Now? No, I fear a crash on my computer is what I fear. My keyboard is not working. Shit. That's really bad. That's absolutely very, very bad. Okay, that's working. I've never had a keyboard stop working on me before. Like, that's kind of bothersome. Like, kind of worrisome. Let me go grab a keyboard real quick. Let me see if another keyboard will work. All right. Uh-oh. I just... Hey! Okay. Other keyboard's still not working. Okay. As I was saying, I like to keep the pouches. Can I put a book in it? No. Okay. All right. About the jacket. Jacket's not great. Okay. All right, guys, though, I am gonna, because of yeah, the face cam's frozen. I'm gonna call it for tonight. At least I can exit the game. It's most likely a Windows issue, so let me try and see if I go to I'm gonna try and exit here. See what happens if I go here. No, frozen there too, huh? Yeah, it's weird. It's like a USB thing. Like my entire USB hub kind of crashes and goes to shit. Oh. NVIDIA driver sometimes does it. All right, guys, I'm going to be out of here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm just going to leave my face up like that. Looks cool. I will be back on tomorrow night. Thanks so much for hanging out. Appreciate you. Much love. And I will see you next time.